Alright, what's the crack? Here again, here for GWA week number 5 against Pop. We just took our first loss last week to Dries. This is an interesting team. I was really hoping Weezing wouldn't come. No Dodrio is nice. Pretty much what I was expecting, except I didn't expect Torkoal. Torkoal is very interesting. I somehow knew he'd bring Frostlass. Even though I was tried to be convinced otherwise. Man, is this going to be the third week in a row someone's going to try and hazard stack and lead against me? Wait and see. Yeah, pretty much game plan. There's no Superior, which is actually amazing for Jolteon. Maybe I should have bought Specs. But I was really worried about Veluza, and at least I don't have to be as worried about Veluza now since I've Scarf Jolteon. Yeah, wait and see how this goes. Good luck out from the Pop. Yeah. Like I said, fairly similar to what I was expecting, except I did not expect Torkoal. I'll be honest, I really didn't think Torkoal would come. Like, I know I have a lot of hazards, so it makes sense, but... Yeah, like I said, I was really hoping Weezing wouldn't come, because Weezing is pretty annoying. Especially if he is neutralizing gas instead of Levitate. If he's Levitate, then it's fine, because I still have my T-Spikes off. And T-Spikes can be very nice for the likes of Medicham and Veluza. And Comfy. Torkoal lead. Okay, not what I expected, but I'll take it. Not what I expected, but I'll take it. Let me count this up. I should live in Earth Power. Lycanroc to Torkoal. There's gonna be no Sun. We don't live in Body Press for his max defense. Earth Power. Yeah, Earth Power doesn't kill. Rock Blast is about half on a 4-hit. I think I'm fine with just firing off a Rock Blast, honestly. I could go straight into Cloudwitzer, which would be great. Maybe Cloudwitzer is the play. I'll just fire off a Rock Blast. One, two. That does look max defense. Maybe I should have. Yeah, it's max defense. Is he Body Press? Yeah. Okay, I threw. Losing like Rock turn 1 kind of sucks. I know. I guess we just go into Cloudwitzer. Is there really a need to Terra Water here and reveal what my Terra is? I mean, I guess I may as well. I don't really gain anything from keeping my Terra secret. Oh man. So yeah, it is max defense Torkoal, which is interesting. I'm wondering why you brought max defense Torkoal against my team specifically. I guess, no, I was going to say maybe Hitmonchan, but like, Weezing checks Hitmonchan. I really don't know why. Okay, it worked out. If he gets spikes up with Frostlass, it's going to be really annoying. I probably could have went Cloudwitzer, but I really don't want Cloudwitzer to get damaged, because Cloudwitzer goes pretty much one for one against pretty much his entire team. And like, that Body Press, it actually wouldn't have done that much. 33, 39, still though. Nothing really comes in on this. Comfy. Alright. If this thing is max HP, it has a chance to get O-Code. So we'll see. We might have expected Terra Dragon, but I was not bringing Terra Dragon into a Comfy team. We'll see now if what his spread is. Oh, nasty crit. Jeez, nasty crit. I mean, like I said, that really depends on his spread. It was exactly a 50-50 chance to one-shot if he was max HP. But if he was like any speed F, then obviously that's in his favor. Damn, that really sucks. For him, obviously, like, it's fine for me, but like... Alright, we'll see how much Medicham is doing to us. We do live hit from Scarf Medicham. Band Medicham obviously OHKOs us. Like I said, Medicham and Veluza are kind of the two big threats here. Especially since Torkoal is at half. Torkoal is at half, Comfey is taken out. Veluza comes out. I might even take my damage on this thing. Psycho Cut does about half from Adamant. What do I really need to take a hit from? Frost Lass outspeeds me. I come in for free on Weezing and Torkoal every time and just get a kill. If Quillfish gets weakened, then that's kind of bad for Medicham. I think if I'm going for Water Pulse, no, then I can get free setup. Because this thing was Terra, Water, Dark. Yeah, it's Terra Water. Makes sense. Let's see how much it does now. He does Fillet away. Beautiful. Beautiful. This Water Pulse is going to take him out then. Unless he's Citrus. If he's Citrus, then he'll live this. He is Citrus. Okay. So it's pretty much going to be sack something and then revenge with Jolteon. Which I think works out. So what do we sack now is the question. Honestly, I would say Orthworm is kind of nice for Frostlass, but it's kind of useless into everything else. So I think Orthworm is a sack here. Yeah, I think Orthworm is a sack here. And then we can just go into Jolteon and revenge this thing. Because I like having Palossand around, since it actually gives me a Medicham pivot. Yeah. So yeah, we are just going to sack Orthworm here. Since it was mostly here for Comfey, like Comfey and Dodrio mostly, and Comfey's dead and Dodrio isn't here. So unfortunately Orthworm's just going to get sacked. Stored power. Huh, okay. I did not expect that. Interesting. Stored power. Is he special? Like entirely special? No way. Alright. Need a little body press. Like I said, Jolteon always revenges this thing, and it 2 KOs everything on switching. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe I should have gotten up rocks, because I actually don't care if this thing recovers. Actually, no, if it recovers, then it can fly away again, and I don't need that. He does recover again. Is he getting any health back? Oh, he's getting enough health back. Okay. I think I need to go hard out to Jolteon here. On his next recover. Actually, no. Yeah, because he can... As long as I keep body pressing. Because if he recovers up to above half, then I kill him with body press if he flayaways anyway. So yeah, I just keep body pressing. I just keep body pressing. I just keep body pressing to make sure this thing can never live a body press after flayaway. Surf. Yeah, that's fine. I could have went Jolteon there and saved this thing, but there was absolutely no point. Because that easily could have been a throw. Special Veluza though. Interesting. I mean, I guess it is nice into my Quillfish Brain. But yeah, no, we'll just go Jolteon. And revenge this thing. Glad I brought Scarf Jolteon. Glad I brought Scarf Jolteon specifically for this thing. Do we Volt Switch or do we T-Volt? I think I'm actually fine with clicking Volt Switch. Alright, down goes Veluza. Beautiful. That's the big threat gone. Again, really glad I brought Scarf Jolteon for this thing. Because that definitely could have been scary. He gets Switch Initiative, so what do I bring in that gives him the least amount of options? He has Weezing, Torkoal, Frostlass, Medicham. If I bring in Clawitzer, then he is certainly bringing in Medicham. I think I'm fine with that because it kind of lets me scout out his Medicham set. So yeah, we're just going to Clawitzer here. Like I said, I have Medicham pivots, so I don't really mind this thing kind of invites in Medicham. And everything else I can just Water Pulse. Because Frostlass can Doko me. Weezing and Torkoal I outspeed and kill. So Medicham is kind of the option here. Yeah, Medicham. Now, do we go hard Palossand here, or do we make a Quillfish pivot first? I wouldn't mind Quillfish being healthy in case Frostlass gets out of control. Although, what kind of Frostlass do we have in the back now? Because I'm wondering why he's saving this Frostlass in the back. Alright, I think we will just go Palossand anyway, because it lets us scout out this Medicham set. Yeah, we'll just go Palossand. Because it'll be nice to know if this thing is banded or not. Zen. That did 115, I think. Yeah, so it just looks like Jolly, no band. So I know it's not banded Medicham, which is good. It means the Clawitzer actually lives a hit. If I need it to. Do I just fire off a Hex here? I kind of wish I brought Shadow Ball now, but I expected to get T-Spikes up earlier in the game. I think I'm fine just firing off a Hex. Zen again. I suppose he's going for Ow. Zen. Considering the Quillfish in the back. So he has a roll to KO me here. And if he's not going for Ice Punch, does he not have it? He might not have it. This thing does still take on Weezing. So do you though. I think I'll just make the Quillfish pivot here. I would like to keep this thing alive if possible. If he baited me with that Zen, then well done. Oh yeah, he's going for Zen. That's fine. And there's no really good crunch switch-ins. You can go into Weezing, but that's about it. And I think I'm honestly fine with Weezing coming in. Yeah, we'll just crunch here. It draws Medicham. Torkoal. Interesting. Okay. I could go Klowitzer here. I definitely don't want Quillfish to get weakened. I think I'm fine going Klowitzer here. If I take a hit and that does, if I take a body press and that does mean that I don't take a hit from Medicham, but we have damage on Medicham, and as long as Quillfish is healthy, that's fine. And also Jolteon revenges. Like Jolteon is in a very good spot to just clean this game now. I think I will just go Klowitzer here, because I do want to keep Quillfish healthy. I wish I made that double out to Klowitzer. That did a lot. Okay, that did more than I expected. Yeah, just Water Pulse is very, very free here. Okay, Torkoal dies. I assume Medicham comes back out. Yep, Medicham comes back out. It does make me wish I got up a T-Spike. That would have been very nice for Medicham. Now, do we go Quillfish this time? I think he will close combat this time since Palossand's low. So I actually am going to go Palossand. This could be a bad play, but I do want to preserve Quillfish since Quillfish kind of just takes on Froslass and Medicham. So if possible, I do want to preserve his health. He does Zen. Wow, okay. Fair enough. Bad play on my part, I guess. I thought CC was the play there. Did you just go Jolteon here and claim a KO? Yeah, let's go Jolteon here. Two-shot anything unless Froslass gets Curse Body. Do we Volt Switch? Maybe we should Volt Switch. Since Froslass can get Curse Body. Jolteon. Because if Froslass gets Curse Body, then that is very, very bad. 2. I'll fire off Volt Switch, I think. Yeah. Volt Switch it is, because I don't want to risk Froslass getting Curse Body and then I just switch into that thing. Goes Weezing. Okay. Is it Spadef Weezing? Because otherwise I would have gotten 2 KO'd. That actually looks slightly Spadef. Yeah, that does look a little bit Spadef. But Klowitzer comes in and claims a KO now. It is Black Sludge. Like I said, I'm speed creeping, I think a 12 speed Weezing, so we should be fine here. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, Weezing goes down. And Quillfish is really good against the last two. So that actually makes me debate, do I sack Klowitzer here? I mean, Jolteon kind of just cleans. Anyway. So maybe we go Quillfish. Yeah, maybe we just go Quillfish here. Because we know he's not banded, and we take a hit from anything that isn't banded. Like we're EV to not be 2 KO by banded Medicham CC. And like I said, Jolteon just cleans anyway. Interesting. I did more than I expected. Okay. I'll just crunch. CC. That's fine. Alright, Manchan goes down. And I don't see any Froslass set that can win this game. Scarf Jolteon outspeeds. So I'm wondering why this Froslass has been in the back the whole game. If it's weakness policy, it doesn't get agility. No crunch. Ice beam. Okay, that's fine. Does KO. So it's definitely offensive Froslass. Froslass. No. Is this like a Specs Froslass or something? Okay, Froslass should never KO Clowitzer anyway. Thunderbolt. Oh shit. Because I'm just paranoid about this thing being Sash in the back. I highly doubt it. But on the off chance it is. Oh, it is Specs, okay. That's fine. Alright. That should be wraps. Great, I don't really think it mattered. Alright, beautiful. GG's to Pup. I'm really sorry about the comfy crit. The Palosan crit was a bit unfortunate for me, but obviously depending on the comfy crit it might have mattered more. It was a 50-50 roll if he's max HP, but if he was any Spid F then it was really a roll. But yeah. Bounce back after the loss last week, so we'll see you next week now.